Hello traders, welcome to another weekly gold XAUUSD price prediction and analysis video for this week. So in this video we are going to analyze gold chart on different time frames, and we are going to check important price action levels and price action structures that currently gold is following, so that we can utilize these levels in current trading week for finding buy and sell opportunities. So as usually, before going into the price action, we are going to check the latest COT, that is commitment of traders report, and for this particular video we are looking at the range of 6 months from here to here, and this is the latest data from the COT that we have. And if you remember the previous week analysis video, you remember that if you check the history range from this week to this particular week, you can see that the managed money long positions, these are the net long holding of the managed money. And if we check the net holding, or you can say the net long position holding from this week to this week, we have seen almost a range into the net holding. But for the previous closing week, you can clearly see that for this particular week we have seen a very good rise into the net long positions of the managed money. Also you can see this into the table right over here. If we read the change from here, you can clearly see that the managed money, they added a good number into the long side. This week they added 7972 positions or contracts into the long side, and they also added few number into the short side. But as you can see that the managed money is now clearly indicating a very good, or you can say healthy sign for bulls, because this is a very good amount of bullish positions that they added into the long side. So yes, the sentiment from the COT report is clearly in favor of bulls right now. So now let's move on to the price action part, and for price action we are going to start with the weekly time frame first. So this is the weekly time frame, and as you can see, if we check the overall structure of previous week closing, or if we see the price action candle, you can see right over here that this candle is currently showing that the continuation into the higher side is possible, because in previous week we have seen rejection from the low, and for the current previous week also we have seen that the price is closed with a longer wick. But the thing is here that the overall structure on weekly time frame, let me show you, the overall structure is currently still into the range bound trend. If we consider this as like this area, you can see we have seen multiple attempts over here, over to this region, the level around 3360 or 3375 roughly. This range is currently acting as the resistance right over here, you can see. And into the lower side, if we check the structure, this is currently look like this. So into the lower side, you can see the price is supported by this trend line, this dynamic support trend line, and into the higher side, price is currently, you can see, facing a resistance over to this zone. So on weekly time frame, if we need continuation, first we need to claim the previous week high, and the candle should close above to this area, that is around 3375 to 3380, and into the higher side, the level, this is the major breakout level that we have to watch, that is 3450. Any breakout from here can give us a good sign for bullish continuation, because overall structure is bullish on weekly time frame if we check the overall trend. And currently price is consolidating on a bigger range. So yes, weekly time frame is clearly showing a good sign, but it is still into the range bound trend. So we have to consider and we have to take care of that for the current trading week. Now let's move on to the daily time frame, and on daily time frame you can see right over here, this is the daily time frame and we are currently on live chart. And on daily time frame, if we see that current price action candle is clearly trading above to monthly pivot, which is 3333, and it is comfortably, you can say, sustaining about this level, which is a very good sign. And on price action, this trend line is currently a good support. And as we discussed on weekly time frame chart, on daily also the same zone right over here you can see is currently our major resistance area that we have to watch. Any breakout and closing above this can push price into the higher side. And as per the monthly pivot, the first resistance that we have to watch is R1, that is 3421, and the major resistance that we discussed early in weekly time frame is 3450, that we have to watch very carefully. So yes, daily time frame is also showing good sign, and the support is this trend line and this monthly pivot that we have to watch very carefully. But overall, currently you can see prices making good move into the higher side, and we can expect continuation until unless price break down this trend line. And other time frame that I want to discuss is on intraday or on 4-hour time frame. And as you can see right over here, the same level of course is applicable for the 4-hour time frame also. And currently you can see for the current week the pivot is 3345, and price need to hold this level. And for today opening, you can see price already tested this weekly pivot, but I think if price take a pullback, this is going to act as a support, and resistance of course is previous week high that we have to watch. And any breakout can start a fresh bull run. On intraday time frame and on weekly basis, we have to watch means for day-to-day price action, we have to watch 3381 level for our confirmation on lower time frame. Also, let's discuss the silver chart on weekly time frame. So as you can see, silver currently, I'm going to switch it to weekly for more clarity. And on weekly time frame, you can see the previous week closing is a dozy, or you can say spinning top type of candlestick pattern, and it is now a crucial point because previously we have seen a range on weekly time frame on silver right over here you can see, and after breakout and retest we have seen a good bounce. But now the previous week closed with a red spinning top, so we have to be very careful right over here. And what we have to watch, if we see any follow up down move candle like this into the downside, then price can move down. But if we see some consolidation and attempt or closing about to previous week closing, then continuation is possible. So for silver, this is the main week closing that we have to watch carefully, because we already seen a very good healthy bull run, and yes, pullback is possible on silver. So this is the scenario on silver that we have to wait and watch carefully. But gold is currently looking very bullish. As you can see, overall the structure is looking very healthy, and the data that we have to watch for this week is or tomorrow, that is on Tuesday, we have the Fed Chair Powell speech that we have to take care of, and on Wednesday we have existing home sales data, and on Friday durable goods order. So these are the data that we have to watch. But as per the current price action, I think buying on the dip is looking good on gold. So we are going to discuss more about the levels, live levels and live price action in Telegram channel. So see you there. Thank you.